Is that a little strange for you to be watching this event with those two guys as the headlining act?
Are you trying to start me and Nick Diaz? You know, where I come from, guys get slapped for doing that. Seriously, I mean, what's your problem? You're an
Sounds
instigator.
familiar.
You're an instigator. Are you trying to instigate me and Nick Diaz?
Absolutely not.
Okay, just checking.
The utmost respect for the 702 and the 209.
Thank you.
I mean, maybe that's your job, but where I come from, you know, people like that get slapped.
Hell wrong with you? Ariel?
I don't think there's any doubt in the world. Everybody knows who I'm rooting for in this fight.
Who would that be, just in case they're not clear?
Really? It's for the people that don't know. Obviously, I'm rooting for Nick Diaz in this fight. And yeah, I think here's the thing. When I listen to Nick Diaz talk, you know, this kid's talented. He's well-rounded. You know, I like his attitude and the way that he carries himself to a point. He always crosses the line every time he gets out there and talks publicly. And he could be such a big star. This kid could be a big star if he would just calm down a little bit and not be so angry with everybody. I mean, seriously, who the wants to beat up Ariel Helwani, man? Other than other reporters, who wants to beat up Ariel Helwani? It's just, you know, Nick has this talent, and he talks about the big money and all the other things. He could make this big money. He could do that. He could be that guy. He could fight GSP. He could have all these opportunities. He's got to tone it down a little bit, you know. And I don't think that that many people out there would disagree with me. And I'm not asking Nick Diaz not to be Nick Diaz. I like Nick Diaz. I like the way he is, and it's part of the appeal of him, you know. But you gotta tone it down just a little bit.
Now that he works for you, will you tell him this personally?
I've told him that when he did and didn't work for me. And I'm sure he's heard me say it many times, and I'm sure he'll hear me say this. You know, and his brother Nate and I have a great relationship, you know, and Nate is like Nick in a lot of ways. You know, they're brothers, and, you know, they're close, and they train together, and they come out of the same camp, but, you know, Nate is Nate without always crossing that line. You know, if we could get Nick to a point where he doesn't cross the line, he doesn't get so crazy all the time, he could be a big star. People like him, and people dislike him too. That's not a bad thing.